The song, You and Me, just dropped. It was dope. Congratulations. And I want to know, has anything of that, like the song, has anything of have that happened in real life to you, where you liked this girl and you liked her so much and then she didn't answer her phone?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, I mean, it's definitely inspired by a feeling about being in a relationship and feeling like the other person might be sharing the special time that you have between the two of you with somebody else. So, yeah, it's not a good feeling.
But at the same time, it's about how amazing it feels when you are together.
Right.
And then how you can feel the complete opposite about the same person. You know, you're just like,
Right.
oh.
It's like two very different feelings, like on the opposite ends of the spectrum.
And I want to ask you guys a question that you guys have not talked about. So you guys got to keep it real with me, okay? Can y'all keep it real? I want to know how you got the name Honey. And don't be telling me it's about no female. How did you come up with the name Honey? I know everybody loves Honey.
It's from the movie, Honey. From what? Jessica Alba.
I haven't seen it. Yeah, come on. Give it to me. Let this break, let this be give it to your fans. You got people all, look, everybody's been asking y'all for a darn world tour. Let's be honest. You know it. Where's the world tour? Where's the world tour? So
I think we'd only have like 5 people in each city show up. If we did a world tour right now, it wouldn't be very successful. It'd be fun. It'd be more like we could world tour to your house. Yeah. Like we could play for your family, which would be cool.
One day soon, then.
Now I don't know. I don't know. If
So you came up with the name. Was it you, Boo Boo? So okay, Boo Boo. Now where were you at when you came up with the name? It must be something if you can't get it out of you.
In bed, literally just thinking of band names.
You're laying in bed all day.
Initially, our sound felt like we were like, oh, our song was like smooth,
smoother,
like honey,
yeah.
sweet, right?
Yeah.
I like that. How you said that. Sweet.
Yeah. And so I was like laying in bed, and there were all these other names, and Honey just was like, oh, wait, that's it.
Because I know you guys were in a band many years ago. So this time it just Boo Boo just called you up and was just like, hey man, I got this idea.
It was the opposite. It was opposite. I was not doing music.
We played together multiple times. Once when we were like 13, and then like 20, and but he got heavy into acting, and I'm a musician first, so I've been playing. And I had a few songs that I had written that I didn't really feel like flourishing. I just didn't really like them, and we started hanging out, and I just started bringing over my guitar, and he started singing melodies over it, different ideas, and I really felt like it was working. Like, it really felt like we were able to complete songs. It's hard for me to complete them on my own, so yeah. And then we were like, hey, we should record these songs.
Yeah.
And it seems like music has always been your passion, but I'm thinking years before you really got into it, you felt like a misfit. Where did that come from, and what did you do to kind of get through those challenges? Because I felt like that too, being a black skateboarder. It's just like, I feel different, and how did you get through that?
Well, I've feeling like a misfit kind of started early for me, be it like the way I dressed, or, I've always had long hair most of the time, or the music I was into. I remember being in the 8th grade wearing like skinny jeans, and people being like, you're wearing girl jeans, like, what are you doing?
We actually did wear girl jeans at one point.
Like,
honestly, literally, I bought girl jeans.
But yeah, that feeling initially, when you're a kid growing up, you kind of feel, it can feel isolating or feel like you feel different, but you kind of take it as like a bad thing. What I've learned is that it's a good thing, you know, being an individual and having individuality is amazing. And I think as humans, we all want to connect and be part of something. But I think the world's changing now. You know, you can be different and be part of a group, be part of something greater than yourself, and still be an individual. I used to feel as a kid like you had to be the same. I went to Catholic school and they made everybody have the same haircut and wear a uniform, and I think that's where it started for me. Like I didn't want to feel like everybody else because I wasn't into the same things. So.
But now it's almost like getting reversed too, because
Yeah.
I feel like people are like, it's cool to be different.
Yeah.
So now it's like really different, and it's like, wait,
Yeah.
now you're not genuine anymore.
Yeah,
now you're just
yeah.
trying to be different.
Yeah,
You know,
totally.
so it's like this weird like, where's
Yeah,
the line?
but I guess overcoming it would be like just kind of flipping it. You know, you get to a certain age where you realize that it's a good thing to be an individual.
Yeah, just be you. Like, and that's, I think, the most important thing that we can all do. In this business that we're in, it's crazy, right? I mean, and we go through a lot of things: rejection, doubt, overthinking.
Oh, yeah.
When those things start happening, what do you guys do? Because a lot of people are struggling with that. Just, I mean, for me, I meditate, but what is something that you guys do that helps you when you're just constantly thinking or doubting yourself?
Yeah, I do that probably. I do that a
You
lot.
meditate, too.
I meditate every day, every morning, for 10 minutes. I use Headspace, the app. It's easy. It's great. The hardest part is literally just starting like pressing the button. Because once you're in it, you're just doing it. You have to finish it. You know what I mean?
What is it like for you, and what does it do for you?
It kind of it starts my day. I feel like for me, it's more just like a nice like stamp on the day, and like here we go. Like it just you're listening to your body. You know, just hearing the surroundings. Yeah. Just starting your day right. Instead of like waking and be like, you know, and like crawling to like the kitchen, or you know, instead I wake up and I meditate, and it's like now my head just automatically within 10 minutes feels very clear, and I know how like what my body's feeling like. It's nice to listen to the world, like in Headspace, like he says, like he's not all about like shutting everything out. You have to be in a quiet room, you know, no one can't hear anything. Like it's all about hearing everything around you and like just letting it pass.
Being present.
And just like feeling it, which is really, really cool. So yeah, and it also helps me with trying to be more present, because I think it's amazing to, like, I love always thinking of ideas. Like I'm constantly like thinking of things, him too.
Right.
I'm sure you are too. But it's also nice to be able to appreciate where you are and like see that and like appreciate that, and you know.
How about you?
Yeah, you know, I should meditate more often. I go through phases where I do meditate and then I don't. I'm not very disciplined in that area. But getting over those things, you know, I was pretty much raised by my grandmother, and she has a really good outlook on those things. And she's always told me since I was a kid, like, life isn't easy and things aren't easy and nothing comes easy, and most of the time, you know, you're gonna encounter failure. I think a huge thing for me is like not taking failure as something negative. I think failure teaches you things, right? So you can learn from your mistakes. And yeah, I just try to, I mean, obviously there's a lot of, even with our music, just there's been a lot of kind of negative stuff, but instead of letting it bring us down, we've kind of figured out ways to, you know, come make it good, like we've turn it into a good thing, so.
And that's great, because a lot of times when people have fears, they literally stop. And you're saying, instead of stopping, I'm gonna figure out what it is, whatever problem it is, I'm gonna get through it. I'm gonna get past it, and that's why you guys are gonna be more successful, because of how you're viewing things.
Right, and this is a constant thing, man. I mean, I don't want to say like I'm not fearful.
Exactly, of course.
And I think a lot of people are scared to say that. Are scared to say that there's, you know, they're fearful of things. I mean, yeah, I'm you know, when we put out our music, I'm scared. Like I'm always thinking like, you know, I like it. I hope people like it. I know a lot of artists are like, oh, you know, as long as I like it, it's totally fine. I'm a little more, if I'm being honest with you, if I like it, I want other people to like it too. So that's a constant, yeah, I want to say fear, but yeah, totally. And yeah, I just try to make the best of it. So
How about you, Boo Boo? How do you view fear in things that are challenging? I mean, I know you tend to just knock them down.
Yeah,